What brought us to C3? We really didn't want to come to C3.
How long have I been coming to C3? Well, near about 15 years.
We've been coming for almost a year.
Steve Ross here. Hello, guys. We've been coming about a year and a half.
I've been coming to C3 since the start of C3, actually, in 2001.
We were a part of a church, and we had family there. It was home for us, but we really started feeling after a while that God was calling us out, and we really didn't want to, because we didn't want to be those people that kind of just church hop around or just leave because of whatever reasons. God kept closing doors, and he kept closing them and closing them and closing them, and we finally just said, all right, let's just go for 1 week after Easter and just check this place out.
So when we saw the open door with the invitation, hey, why don't you just check out our church? It was really scary, but we went ahead and we took the leap and just said, like, God, if this is where you want us, then we'll stay. People that I just met, it was almost like I knew them forever. New people that I was meeting, everybody was just really friendly. It was like a big family. It felt like home. Everybody was very welcoming.
Immediately we knew that this is where we needed to be, and that was why God was calling us out.
This was home.
The familyness of being here, being accepted for who we were, and not being judged.
Every single day or every Sunday, seeing the friendly faces and just family.
It really is like one big family, and even though the church is continuing to grow, people are developing relationships, and it's neat to see that and see young families coming in.
It was like we were at church, but it wasn't churchy, and it wasn't weird, it wasn't awkward, it was just what it was supposed to be, and that was really cool.
I think from the first time we walked in, we were greeted by Pat, and it was just a genuine greeting, like, hey, obviously you're new people, let me introduce you to some folks, and we met a lot of people, and just took off from there. It's been a great experience.
There wasn't just one thing that made it stick other than
The coffee.
the coffee. I mean, it was all about the coffee.
Levi said a lot about his new best friends. So he had a lot of new friends, and he couldn't remember all their names, but loved them. So Zoe, who doesn't really go to people well, loved Miss Ann. So that was awesome that she made a connection like that right away, so we didn't have to leave her and feel like, oh, I don't know if she's going to last up there. We might have to go up in 10 minutes, but she did great. It was tough with Levi having a speech delay. We get upstairs, we're like talking to Miss Ann, and she's like, she has experience with kids with speech delay, in-depth experience, and was able to like share with us how he's doing in the nursery. So like, not only does she tell us when he's learning new words and can talk, she was able to like encourage us that he is doing really well. So it was really cool to see just confirmation after confirmation after confirmation.
Oh goodness, it was ugly, to say the least. It had paneling on the walls, the carpeting was like aqua, and it was threadbare and torn all over the place, and there were really old wooden benches in it. The platform didn't look anything like it does now. There were like it was like in 3 sections. There were 2 walls up there, and it was not attractive at all.
There probably wasn't 1 square inch of this building that we didn't paint at one time or another. It was just really dated. Let's put it that way. The walls are white. The carpet was ugly. The pews were, The cafe is just a wonderful place that everybody can come and have fellowship. That used to be where the kids were, and that's where we had kids' church. So, yes, very ugly. Now it's beautiful.
Well, it's really, really nice to be a part of somewhere that's not church just Sunday. It's church all week. I have a community of friends and girlfriends that I can lean on and count on through the whole week. I'm part of activities and ministries like that I can fit into, and I can be a part of the church, not just come to the church.
It's really neat to see the talent within
C3.
Yeah.
And we are the church. We're the ones that bring that building together. We are the ones that we need to reach back to the generation coming up and bring them forward and allow and release, train them up and allow and release them, allow them to be the church, to take over.
This is exactly what, to me, is the picture of church. It's the community of people that come from everywhere, every walk of life, and the ease at which we can have a relationship with them is not many places that you can find that. And here was where we could find great teaching, great relationships, great programs, great opportunities, and
If you're really
two specific things that I could really point to is one, we were talking about how this is truly an intergenerational church in the truest sense. We have separate ministries for things, but literally everybody in every age group is involved at all the levels. Church isn't just a thing that you do on Sundays, like we said before. Church is every day of the week, and for us that's totally true because we have relationships with people that we don't just see on Sundays, we see during the week. We play softball, we play music, we go to the zoo, we hang out with these people, we have dinner in their homes. And I think what C3 does so well is to build up believers to be equipped for what God has gifted them to do. There's an ability for anybody in this church to be a part of all of this. And for me personally, being a part of a music team where we get new people all the time and we get to do that all together has been awesome. And that, I think,
it's so nice to see so many people involved. Like, it's just nice to see people coming in and out of roles all the time, and it's not just one person running a computer or one person doing music. It's just such a, I don't know, everyone, and it's just such a community of everybody doing jobs and working together to make church happen. We tried to ask the kids this morning what their favorite part of church was, and
fortunately Curious George was on. So.
Curious George was on, but we did get I love church and I love my new friends.
Zoe's a big fan of Pastor Joe.
Yes.
That's always
big fan of Pastor Joe.
C3 for her family has meant a tremendous amount.
And helping them to see too that church isn't just Sunday, that they can see their new best friends all week long, and in all different types of settings, from the guys' softball games to just moms getting together with their kids, and they're making relationships that can last into adulthood as we grow together as families.
It's so nice for them to have people that they can do life together with.
Like little community.
As far as my wife and I go, we feel like we're at that point in our walk with God where, we were looking for the type of teaching that we get here. It's not taking your life and injecting the Bible into it. It's no, you need to inject your life into God's Word. And so I think that philosophy that is here is one that as soon as we found that, this is available, this is something we've been looking for.
It's like God proving himself to be faithful no matter what, as long as we're walking where he wants us to go. And it's really cool to see him working in our lives, even now a year later, because we took the step of obedience. And so it's not like we've got it all figured out now. It's every time there's something new that we're thinking about, it's easier now to say, okay, where now?
We love it here. We love our relationships with people that you feel like you've been friends with for 20 years that I've only known for a year or less.
And I don't ever want to just show up and sit and be comfortable on Sunday. I don't ever just want to fall into my seat that I sit in every week and just be that same person. I think I'm seeing what that looks like now in the everyday, not to get yourself too comfortable. To say yes to ministries and to say yes to being parts of things that maybe I wouldn't have done before because that's where I'm being led next. So we had all these questions about, what's C3 going to look like? What's it going to look like with our kids? What's it going to look like for our family? And when all of those questions started getting answered every week, it was like, okay, well, I think you're answering everything because you're helping us to see that this is it. You told me to take a step, I took it, and it was the right direction. So that's been really nice.